What's going on, everybody? Let me get myself situated comfortably here. Hi, y'all. Welcome to my grow out hair, natural hair grow out challenge. Yay! Today is Saturday. It is March the 2nd, and I don't know if I'll be able to upload this today because we are going out on the town. So I wanted to wake up really early in the morning and get this hair washed and conditioned and all that jazz. And so I wanted to give you guys a brief tutorial of my shampoo routine. Now, in my last video, if you're watching this video for the first time, I am embarking on a hair grow out challenge. If you want to get all of the, beginners information and everything as far as what I'm using and everything, why I'm using it, what it's good for, what it does for your hair, then I will leave the link down below to the previous video, so you will be brought up to speed, as to what I'm doing. So you're gonna be like, why is she washing her hair? Like, and so that's what we're gonna be doing today. And so I usually just braid my hair down in a protective style and wear my wig, and so just for time's sake, because I'm gonna I have to work out and get myself together and everything like that. And so what I do before I exercise in the morning on the day, my co-wash day or my shampoo day, I deep condition my hair before I wash it. You don't have to do it that way. This is what works for me. You can do it any way that it works, whatever way you feel is cool for you. This is what works for me. This is what I like to do. And so this is what I'm gonna do. And so what I do is I took my hair out. I'll just show it to you briefly. This is the kind of cap that I use, and I put like a silk scarf over it just to keep it from falling off when I'm sleeping at night. And so this is what I normally use on my head, and it just keeps all the moisture in, and keeps the hair still looking soft and stuff. So this is what the hair looks like out of the braids. I'll put that there, and I'll show you briefly what the texture. This is what the texture is. I don't know what kind of texture that is. I'll part it down the middle so you can see. I'm not sure what kind of texture my hair is, but this is what it looks like, and this is how long it is thus far, which means absolutely nothing to me because I have huge bald spots on either side. And as far as I'm concerned, I need all this to fill out, even if this part doesn't grow super long, as long as everything else just fills out, I can easily hide it, you know what I'm saying? And so that is the goal for the next 6 months. So this is what the hair looks like. Let me show y'all from the back. I know I do have a bald spot in the middle here. I didn't know that was that. So this is good, when you do videos and stuff, you see things after you started editing and reviewing them. You see something, because I was like, oh, I have bald spots on the side, but I do have a nice space in between here. And so all of that needs to get filled in, and so that's what we're going to be doing. So my hair is pretty itchy because it's ready to wash. And one thing I do like about the daily moisturizer, that it doesn't leave any heavy residue on your hair. You know how when you use greases and stuff and you go to scratch your hair, you have a nail full of gunk, but with the product that I'm using, I don't have that issue. So this is what it looks like. And so I'll just show y'all, hope y'all can see this, Once I get the hang of doing these hair videos or whatever, then I'll be able to show you guys properly, what is what. So enough of this. So what I'm going to be doing is showing you the deep conditioner that I use on my hair before I wash, And my workouts usually last between 35 and 40 minutes every single day. So on the days that I do co-wash or shampoo, which shampoo day is today, I apply the deep conditioner, add on my scarf, I work out, go in the shower, wash out the conditioner, shampoo my hair, then come out, and then what I'll do is I'll towel dry it, air dry it, and when I come back in the second half, I'll show you how I apply the detangler onto my hair. I use a little bit, and then I detangle each part of my hair, and I'll show you how it looks when it's wet, and you know, after I apply the detangler, and you'll see how it just poofs out after I completely detangle it and comb it out. And then I'll braid it down and then apply the leave-in conditioner, and I'll show you guys in the second half of this video. So here we go. I gotta take my glasses off. So with this this leave-in conditioner, this is leave-in conditioner. Sorry, y'all. The rinse out conditioner that I'm using is Cantu Shea Butter Moisturizing Rinse Out Conditioner. It's made with pure shea butter, repairs and strengthens damaged hair, leaves hair soft and smooth, protects from heat damage, which doesn't apply to me because I'm not going to be using any hair dryer or anything like that. So this is what that looks like, and you can purchase it at Walmart for between $4 and $5 with tax. So this is what it looks like up close. That's what it looks like from afar. That's what it looks like. So Cantu, I'm gonna sneeze. Give me 1 second. Sorry, y'all. Morning time, I get hay fever. I'm sneezing, hacking all morning long, and then when the sun comes up, I'm better. I don't know why that happens. I've been having that since I was a kid. So excuse my eyes from watering and the sneezing and my nose stuffy. That's just how I am early in the morning. Okay, this is what I put in the washout conditioner. I have this styling bottle with a slanted tip. This I purchased from Sally's for $2 and some change. And then this contains the shea butter conditioner. It has a teaspoon of honey, and it has a teaspoon, like 2 or 3 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, which really helps condition the hair. It's great for, it's a great rinse, you know, to cleanse your scalp. And it's good for healing the scalp from any type of infections of any kind. And the extra virgin olive oil is also, I think I put like 2 or 3 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil in this, which just makes your hair really, really soft, which is why I leave it in for over 40 minutes, over an hour, so that it can really deep condition and get everything soft and really nice. So with this, sometimes when it's sitting in the cabinet where I keep it in the pantry, the olive oil separates from everybody else. And so before I apply it, I just do like a simple, I just shake it up a little bit, you know, to get everything mixed in the correct way. Because I've already mixed it in a bowl and put it in there, but you know, oil doesn't want to stay mixed with everybody else, so it separates. So I'm going to mix this up, and then I'm going to start applying it to my hair. And you know, I'm going to try to do this fast way, and don't worry, I'm going to insert some music so you guys won't be just like watching me do this. And I do have a huge mirror sitting in the tub so that I can see what I'm doing, kind of, sort of, because I don't have on my glasses, so I can't see shit. I'm blind, y'all. So I try to pay a lot of attention to my, what we black folks call our naps in the kitchen, which is in the back of my head. My hair curls up in little tiny knots in the back, and since I've started this journey, I always, when I put in my leave-in conditioner or any type of conditioner, I make sure I smooth out the back so it could have some, it can get into the habit of smoothing down and not curling up, because we don't like naps. And that's what naps come from. People always say, you know, I hear white folks calling each other nappy headed. That's an insult. It's funny, y'all. It's not an insult, I mean. It's just what happens to your hair. When it sits, it just curls up. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, if you walk around looking like that, now, okay. So you see how we get this all in? And it doesn't take a whole lot. And I know I'm not doing this the way that I should be doing it, but you do it however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You do what's comfortable for you. I usually do this standing up. See, I have all these cousins. That's what my mother's Bahamian, so that's what she called, you know, the little curly pieces. She don't call them naps, she call them cousins. You got all your cousins, because they're not part of the family, like the immediate part of the family. They're kind of like away a little bit, depending on your family. And so that's what some of my naps do. They kind of separate it. So, you know, you got to get the cousins to visit, you know. And so you get these cousins up here to go ahead and visit with the rest of the family. I know black folks are interesting, y'all. We have a whole lot of sayings, y'all. For my white and other ethnic subscribers, y'all gonna learn some really interesting isms. You know, and ain't nothing wrong with it. Everybody have what they say and all kind of stuff. So you gotta get it all saturated in, and it feels really good because my hair was itching. And I don't like to scratch too much because, and so this is what it, and so you get cousins here, and I like to get the ends, and so get everything all. And then you can definitely see how my hair, you know, waves up. And I just keep, you know, applying until, you know, I feel like it's been saturated enough. And I know my husband thinks, I told him this morning I was gonna do a video in the bathroom. He's like, what the hell for? He doesn't understand like why I do videos and stuff. So don't ask to see him because he ain't gonna be in. Well, probably when we go on vacation, he'll probably participate. But child, I'm like, I'm doing a video on hair tutorial on shampoo. And why? It's like, okay, whatever. They don't know how to wash down here. Like, it's not that. It's hard to explain to folks that don't know about YouTube. It's hard. You're in like vlogging and stuff. It's hard to explain. Why you do what you do. They think like, what the hell are you doing it for? So I gotta get all these people in the back. You know, I look out for like dry patches and everything. And I gotta make sure everybody's completely and utterly saturated. And I just go in between and make sure it's all in there real good. And see? And I'll turn to the back. See? Yeah. So yeah. So I think that's it. That's it for this. And so this is how I do it. This is how I do it. Okay, enough. Alright, so this is it. And this will stay on my hair until after I work out. So for about 40 minutes. And then we'll go ahead and wash it out. And then I'll be back after we wash and go. And, you know, you'll see it wet. And I'll, you know, detangle it and everything. And you'll see how it looks when it's completely dry. And poof, it's gonna be up here, like my hair is like super full, but so this is what it looks like, people. All right, so I'm gonna get my workout on. Sorry, y'all. I hope y'all don't see boogers or anything like that. It's so gross. I can't help it. That's just the morning, you know. That's what just happens with me in the morning. So I put my and I noticed with this thing, it dries so fast because with all of the product and stuff, with the conditioner, after I take it off my head, I wash it in the sink and I just put it on the door handle and it just dries like in a few minutes. So, you know, I always do that to keep it ready. So when I deep condition and I get ready to put, you know, wrap it at nighttime, I have my scarf. And so, okay, I'll put the mirror and have it like that, and that's it. All right, y'all, I will see y'all after my wash. Peace. All right, hey, what's up, guys? This is part 2, and this is what it looks like after it has been washed and towel dried and combed out. It's like, you know. And so I'll show you the back. That's what it looks like. So yeah, and use the Do Grow Mega Thick Shampoo Anti-Thinning Formula. This is what it looks like, that in the original bottle. And with this mixtures, I mix the apple cider vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, and honey, and that's what I wash my hair with. And it is, ooh, it was a lovely, lovely, lovely time. It just washes and cleanses your hair so nice, and it smells awesome. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Because time is of the essence, let me start my stopwatch here. And so I'm gonna part it in two, detangle it each side, and then braid it down in my protective hairstyle, put on my wig cap, and that's what we're gonna be doing. And so this is what I'm using for my, and also put in my leave-in conditioner. It's the Shea Butter Daily Moisturizer, can 2. This is what I use as a daily moisturizer. And I add, this is my leave-in conditioner mix bottle. And of course I put my, I'm super organized, I put what I have in the bottle here. And it has 2 small drops of honey and 2 small drops of extra virgin olive oil. And so I will be applying this after I braid it down in 2 big braids. Well, they ain't really that big. So this is what I'm going to be using to detangle. This is the 2-in-1 conditioning detangler. It's soft and beautiful, just for me. Stuff that I've used as a kid. And so it doesn't have any alcohol, so it won't dry out your hair. And that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna take off my glasses so I don't get any product on here. And so I just pretty much, you know, spray. And I'm using a really big mirror behind this camera, my large mirror. So, and this is the comb I'm using, you know, this long comb with this, because I like to part my hair with that. And so I try to do it in the middle where the most hair is. And yeah, it's divided into 2. And of course I have some shimmy here. And so to work with one side without interrupting the other, I'll show you This is what the texture of my hair is while it's dry and combed out. I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope you can. Let me get closer. I think that's what it looks like. You see the texture? Okay. And so what I will do is I will twist it so it can stay while I tend to the other side. And so put it in one big twist. And that's it. And I just focus on this side here. And so I'm going to spray a little bit more. Alright. And then I use my pick. This is what I like to use because it just helps you get through the hair. And I just, you know, comb it out gently. Take my glasses off, y'all. We don't do glasses. We're doing hair. And what I can do, since this is starting to be a little rough, I'll just usually just part it. And we're going to comb it out. Just so I can get it completely and utterly detangled. And just comb out. You just hold it so you don't pull your hair out while you're detangling it. And it just comes right out. Let me see. It's just like, it's hard to do when you're like sitting down. So I'm just gonna go ahead and comb it out. It's extremely coarse. I got that African hair, honey. That behind the bush in the jungle type hair. So we as African Americans were all mixed up of different things. I have no clue what I'm mixed with. There is no true black person. So I was watching some videos last night and you hear about all these people, I'm mixed with this and I'm mixed with that, whatever. All I know, both my parents were born in the United States of America. They were raised in different places. My mother was raised in the Bahamas. My father was raised in the U.S. But as far as like our ancestry, I have no idea. So, but I know I'm mixed with something, because we all are. If we shake our family tree, white folks, Indian folks, a whole lot of folks just drop out and say, hey, honey, I'm your relative. So we all mix with something. But some people just don't want to be defined by certain things. And I'm just trying to get it all combed out. And I know it looks like I'm doing super damage by combing it that way, but look at the comb, the pick rather. There's hardly any hair on it, so I don't want anybody like, oh, you pulling out your hair. No, boo. I'm not pulling out jack. It's just, sometimes you got the comb rough. I'm not really combing it rough. I'm just trying to get all the kinks out. And I have a ton of new growth. And the new growth just, as you can see, and once it's all detangled, it's pretty easy to get through. Now, if I used a regular comb, I would probably pull out a lot of my hair. But I'm using a pick, which I am so comfortable with. That's what we use. And so this is the amount of hair. Very, very little. You know, and you'll get a little bit of dead hair or whatever. It's a tiny little bit. Nothing to sneeze over. And so this is what it looks like. And so I'll show you what it looks like as far as texture. And I can't wait to view this video so I can actually see the texture myself. See how pretty that looks? Nice. And so yeah, enough of that. Alright, let's go ahead and braid it. Braid it down really quick. So I'm ready to go, child. You're gonna have to fit. Who's good? And so I'll braid it like really tight. I braid it. As much of the side as possible. And just braid it up and down. And just swing it around. That's long enough that I can do it. I remember when I couldn't do this, I couldn't braid it around. And just braid it just like this, honey bunch. Honey bunches. And I don't braid it all the way down because it's just, you know, you don't want it to be hard to come out. And so this is what it looks like on the side. Nice braid. Very loose. Not too tight. Let me hurry up and get this other side done, child. Alright. Just spray a little bit here. I don't know how long I have, so I got my stopwatch going, so it won't take too long. So y'all probably see this later on tonight, because I don't have time to upload it now. Because my husband is ready to go for going to breakfast. And so I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible. Now mind you, I did detangle my hair, but it's coarse. It's coarse like that. You have to constantly it's like a part 1, part 2 detangle process. It's just off the chain coarse. See? It's so pretty. I love my hair. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it gets long and pretty. And so I'm gonna have to party a little bit. I only got a few more minutes left. And so I'm gonna party and comb it out. How pretty that is. Beautiful hair. Beautiful people use Afro shoes. Remember that, y'all, black folks? Beautiful people use Afro shoes. That's what they used to say on the Afro shoe commercial. Beautiful. See? Nice. See, it's not minimal. It looks like I'm roughhousing, but I'm not. I just gotta get it through. And so I'm going ahead and braid it down. Boy, I didn't think I would be able to do this with y'all, because I'm braiding slow sometimes. No, I'll be getting tired. Braid like that. Chop, chop. And the reason why I comb it out so much, because it just makes braiding it down really, really easy. You see how my hand just glides through everything. And so it's just called a protective style because you want it to grow, and you want it to be damaged, while you're doing the grow out process. So what we're doing. When we get close to the end, we swing it around. Okay, I'm making pretty good time. I never did my hair as fast in my life. I be watching videos and doing stuff. It's a record for me. Alright, and so we don't braid it all the way down because we don't want it to be hard to take a loose. And I'll just stick it in the back. I'll show you how. I'll just stick it in the back like this. And that's how it is. Voila. Alright, so I take my leave-in conditioner, my leave-in conditioner, so I know and this is what I just do every single day. And put on my glasses, y'all, because I can't see. I'm gonna try front. And you don't have to worry about the color as far as it staying, because it doesn't stay white. It dries clear. And there's no residue. Well, I haven't had any residue as far as like any flaking or any of that with this product. So far so good. My hair is so like, it just goes right in. I don't have to worry about missing any pieces or put it on the scalp. They're all the cousins back with everybody else. Put my eyes on back on. That's what Dad called my glasses. He calls them my eyes. When I was a kid, I used to always never want to wear my glasses. Like, where your eyes? Daddy's always say that. My dad is funny. Like, put on your eyes. And so you can see us be really embarrassed us to get picked on so much by my glasses. So I know I missed the spot on the end. That's why I have to go put on my glasses every now and then. Get all these cousins. I'll come on to the family. I'm a big stickler for my kitchen, which is the back part of my head. I gotta keep that on point. So let me show you what the back looks like. And when it dries, it will dry clear, like I said before. So you don't have to worry about, oh man, getting white stuff all over your clothes or what have you. And so I use my, this is my stocking cap that I put on to put on my wig or whatever, my stocking cap. Now, once it dries or whatever, which is not gonna take long, take a few minutes to dry. Probably by the time I get dressed, it'll be nice and dry. And that is my routine for my wash day. And so you guys join me next week on Wednesday when I will do my co-wash routine for you guys. and show you what I do for my co-wash routine. And it's a really simple process. I tried to do a process that's like, that takes the least amount of time, because I've seen some people who do the natural hair videos and their videos are like an hour long. Like, it's just, and then they're saying that it take them all day long. One girl was like, she started at 7 o'clock at night and she finished her hair at 3 o'clock in the morning. That is ridiculous. And so for those of you who are working, and once I start working again, I'm gonna have to, cut it down. And that's why I do what I do. I deep condition, work out, do whatever I have to do, clean out the killer, just do stuff, Then after I'm done, take a quick shower, wash it, wash myself, wash my hair, towel dry it, and while it's in the towel, I'm lotioning up, doing my oil stuff that I do with myself, and put on my little undergarments and stuff like that. And then once I've done that, I take the towel off, spray, comb it out the first time, and then, part it, comb it out some more, braid it down, put in my leave-in, and that is it. And so it takes me a good 45 minutes to an hour. That's my goal, and as I get more the hang of it, it'll take less time and less time and less time. Now, this was the very first time I ever braided my hair this fast. I'm doing it for y'all to show y'all. So once I get the hang of it, then I'll be doing it faster. And so next week is co-wash on Wednesdays, and Saturdays wash days. So this is the routine that I'm going to be doing. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. If you have something private you want to ask me or whatever, you can always email me. I'll have my email address down below as well. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. You see, it's starting to dry as I speak, so, that's how it looks, you see. So y'all can see the texture of my hair or whatever. So yeah, that's it. And so once I get all the tutorials out the way, then I'll update you guys once a month on the growth and, show you what it looks like or whatever. And we'll just do, keep doing it once a month. Check-ins so that you can see how the growth process is going. And so, yep, this is it. So thank you guys for, for watching and supporting my little challenge. And if you didn't see the first video, I'll link that down below as well. And I will see you guys next week, Wednesday, God's will and life lasts, for co-wash day, for a tutorial of co-washing. So peace and hair grease. See ya.